So, who am I? I am spirit soul, I am Atma. This we have discussed in detail. Next question, where am I? Yes, I am Atma, but where am I? I am in this material world. So, now what is material world? The world which is made up of matter. So, what is matter? As per physics, that substance which has mass, right, and it takes some space. And this mass or some substance which takes mass and space, and what it is made up of? It is made up of Panchabhutas. This also we discussed. What are the Panchabhutas? Bhumir, Apa, Analo, Vayuhu, Kam, that is earth, water, fire, air and ether. So, the entire material world, this entire world is made up of Panchabhutas, which is nothing but matter. Hence, this world is called as material world. So, the first question, who am I? I am Atma or soul. Where am I? I am in this material world. Third question, what situation am I in? I am in what situation? I am in this material body. So, I was discussing in the previous episodes where the moment Atma takes birth in this material world, first thing he gets is a body, or I generally say, I was giving the example of a jail. So, we get a costume. So, as soon as we come to this material world, we get a costume. And how many varieties of costumes are there in this material world? Do you remember? There are 8.4 million or 84 lakh varieties of costumes. Last episodes, I showed a very beautiful different varieties of pictures where it is described that 84 lakh species. What are those? Jalaja, Navalakshani, Stavaram, Laksha Vimshati. Like there are so many lakhs and lakhs of species which lives under the water, and lakhs of species, living entities which doesn't move, sthira. And there are a lot of birds, lakhs of varieties of birds, lakhs of varieties of reptiles, insects, worms. So, all put together, the scriptures gives a dot, the exact number, and that is 84 lakh species. And I also mentioned that the current biologists are also discovering, every day they are discovering thousands of varieties of species, but till now they have come across 14 lakh species, 1.4 million species only. And somehow by their calculation they say there is approximately between 8 to 8.7 million species exist in this creation. And to exactly understand all this species, it takes a lot of time. So, what situation I am in? I am in the situation of this material body, and this body is also made up of earth, water, air, fire and ether. So, all our body, this entire building, TV, remote control, everything you take in this material world, it has to be made from using these 5 Panchabhutas. So, then the next question, yes, I am Atma, I am in this material world and I am in this material body. Am I bound by something or am I completely free to do anything? Yes, we are free to do anything, but what we have is very little freedom. So, I give the example that if you tie a cow and there is a pole and there is a rope and you tie the cow with 5 feet rope. Now, the radius is 5 feet rope. So, the cow has freedom, but the freedom of only 5 feet radius. So, with this 5 feet it can go around and round and round, but it has free will only to that limited area. So, similarly, definitely we also have freedom, but our freedom, our free will is also limited. For example, whenever I am hungry, I feel like eating so many items for a long time, but even though there are items available, do we have capacity to enjoy all those items? No. Our senses are limited. The mind thinks, yes, I want to eat 20 rasgullas, 20 jamuns and puri, that, there is so many things. Everything is there in the mind. But when actually you are given so many items in front of you, we can't eat, because our senses have limitations. But mind has no limitation. Mind just thinks, and so much it thinks that I will enjoy this, I will enjoy this, I want to enjoy like this. So, in one sense we can say happiness is there only in thinking. Just think about it and try to understand about this point. Happiness is there only in thinking, but actually in any act, like for example, we feel a new movie is released, I will go and enjoy the movie. So, when we plan, happiness is there in thinking, happiness is there in planning. So, we are planning, so tomorrow I will go at this time, I will buy ticket, I will go this, I will enjoy the music, I will enjoy the movie, I will eat this, that, so many things. But when you are doing actually that, it just finishes in 2.5 hours. So, either the movie is good or either the movie is bad. If movie is good, it just goes like this, 2.5 hours or 3 hours it is finished. If movie is bad, we are frustrated. So, everything we are thinking that I am going to enjoy, but actually the happiness is not there in the act of that enjoyment. So, happiness is there only in thinking and only in planning. So, we are all bound by these 3 modes of material nature. So, Sattva Guna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna, these 3 gunas actually binds us. Very difficult to overcome this. So, the same thing Krishna also tells Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna, you need to go beyond these 3 modes. If you don't go beyond these 3 modes, then what happens? You struggle and suffer in this material world.